Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be reviewing the Col Pro Cycling Jacket. As the weather gets colder and wet, it can be hard to keep up the motivation to ride and keep training. The Col Pro Jacket is a new cycling jacket that's advertised as Col's fastest winter jacket, and it's designed to keep you riding regardless of the weather. In terms of packaging, you can see nice and simple. You have a black cardboard box with the Col branding right on it. Nice high contrast black and white. And then the shipping label is actually right behind it. So pretty convenient and nice sustainable design. If we open this up, we'll go over the specs. Retail price on this is $345, so quite expensive. It also has this cool branding on the inside that tells you to keep riding faster. It uses the Polartec Power Shield technology, and that's that fabric that makes this waterproof and windproof while still being really lightweight and breathable. This has a lot of reflective detailing as well, so it'll keep you visible. And you can see a nice bright color scheme with reflective paneling on the front and rear, as well as the logos. It has an aerodynamic fit, so it's really designed to hug you, even though it is a winter jacket. Still designed to be lightweight, yet insulating. You have 4 pockets as well, so you have your standard 3 on the rear, as well as a hidden waterproof pocket on the side. As far as what comes with it, obviously just get the jacket, some basic branding, and this really nice little box that you could reuse for other things. As you can see, it has a pretty sleek design. Col only offers this in 2 different colors. They have a navy as well as a red. As you can see, it looks a lot more orange than red, so it's much more of a bright red than a normal darker red. As you can see, it has a solid color scheme as well, with the only accents really being the black along the collar and these reflective panels along the sleeve. On the front, you can see you have one big panel, and that's a big theme with this jacket. Even though it's a winter jacket, you can see it's nice and thin with minimal paneling to really get a nice close fit. So it's more of a race fit rather than being a traditional bulky jacket. On the front, you have a nice full-length front zipper with the only branding really being Col on the zipper pull, and you can see the full front zipper is actually color matched as well, which is a nice touch. On the top, you have a zipper garage, so you can see this will actually cover up the zipper, so you have a nice comfortable fit. And you can see you have a backing along the collar for additional windproofing as well. This is a waterproof zipper as well, as you can see, so it's fully rubberized and will prevent any water from getting in. Along the collar, you can see it's a tall collar, so it gives you a nice warmth, with an additional black lining and minimal tags, so you won't have any discomfort. You can see there's Col also printed on the sleeve, so it's visible when you're riding from the side. And these are all reflective, which is a nice touch. So when you're riding at night, you're always going to be visible, even with this bright color, or if you choose the navy, which is a lot darker. Has standard shoulder seam, so it goes all the way around. And then a little cuff at the end with this additional lining to give you warmth. On the inside, you can see that nice Polartec material. So it's almost like waffle-like material that gives you nice insulation, and then it is a membrane to prevent the wind and water from getting in. If we open up the inside, you can see same material through here. There's a little gaps here, which has this nice soft material for a little bit of more breathability. But you can see very tight seams and minimal thickness here. That's what's really impressive about this. Is a winter jacket, but doesn't really feel like traditional winter jackets. If we go to the back, you have some additional branding with Col down the middle, and then you have this nice reflective stripe going down the center as well. Again, you can see this is one big panel, and you have your traditional 3-pocket setup. So you have your big main inner pocket and then 2 outer ones with good reinforcement along them, so it won't really sag. You can see they're elastic too, so they stretch. There's a 4th pocket here, which is waterproof. So you can see it has a waterproof lining here, and that's great for credit cards, and it's almost big enough to really put phone as well, as it takes up almost the entire outer portion of that right pocket. So a nice touch, and you can see color matched as well, gives it a very premium look and feel. You have a drop tail design, so you can see the bottom is actually offset like you'd expect with most cycling kit, because when you're actually leaned down in aero position, this will bunch up, so they cut this out a little bit. You can see I have this nice little detail here, ride faster, ride further on the silicone gripper. And you can see all elastic, so this should really fit a wide range of sizes and give you a nice aerodynamic fit while still being quite warm. Now let's take a look at the jacket on the road. Here you can see a cool 360 shot, and you can see that red color is really bright, so it keeps you visible and actually pairs really well with some of the Velocio Fire Red apparel. So you can see the gloves are a pretty good match, and the black stripes almost match up as well. You have nice reflective elements on here, and 4 pockets so you can really stash away everything. You can see our test rider is 165 pounds and 6'1", and you can see this is a size medium. It is a little bit large, so you can see it's a bit bulky, especially compared to Velocio Pearl Zumi, which we typically wear in a size medium. So we would recommend sizing down, as the Le Col tends to run a little bit larger, at least based on our experience with this jacket. Aside from the slightly looser fit, it's a very comfortable jacket, easily fits over any base layers and jerseys, and then gives you a lot of warmth, so even in winter weather, and we got caught out in a couple rainy days, this was perfect. It keeps your core nice and warm, and it keeps all the wet weather outside, so your core is nice and protected. It's also really nice, so it's close fitting, so it doesn't really make a lot of noise, and you have the full front zipper and all the pockets you need to stash any gear. So overall, a really nice jacket. Obviously, it's very expensive, so recommend buying on sale, but otherwise it's one of those kind of pieces in your closet that you can keep wearing throughout winter or colder morning rides. Now let's go over the scorecard for the Le Col Pro Jacket. We're going to grade it on 4 different categories: design, sizing, warmth, and value. For design, I'm going to give it an A. It has a nice minimalist design with reflective logos, a nice solid color scheme. It's also very bright, especially in this red color. Sizing, we'd say B+. It runs a little bit large, so we'd recommend sizing down. And as far as warmth, it's an A. It's very comfortable, even though it's very lightweight and thin. Keeps you nice and warm and protected from the weather and elements outside. As far as value, give B-. It's pretty expensive at almost $350, so you definitely want to buy this on sale, but it's one of those apparel items that you can use throughout winter and really enjoy. Thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can see more content from us on our website at thesweetcyclist.com, as well as follow us on Instagram at thesweetcyclist. This is The Sweet Cyclist, reminding you to enjoy the ride.